This guided meditation is about remembering who we were and where we want to go and taking back ownership of feeling ourselves. So I invite you, before we get started, to find some place quiet, some place that you are uninterrupted and that you can close your eyes, be still. And, I also invite you to turn your phone on silent. That's possible. And maybe even grab a journal or something to write with. Not that I'm going to offer journal prompts, but I see many times that my clients like to write things down after meditation because things come to them that they want to remember. So if that is something that you'd like to do, press pause and come back. All right. So let's get settled. Let's close our eyes and let's take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out the mouth. And let today's stressors, stress, tension, just let those drift and float away. We can come back to those later. Your mind's going to wander because that's what your mind does, and that is okay. So if your mind goes to what's for dinner or the shopping list, just gently say to yourself, I see you, and I will be right back. So let's take another deep breath in through the nose and exhale out the mouth. And let's bring our attention to the bottoms of our feet. And I know that sounds a little goofy. I like doing this to ground and to truly feel the earth. I know if you're outside, that's fantastic. Maybe take your shoes off and feel the ground beneath you. But most of us are inside, and the closest that we're going to get to dirt and Mother Earth right now is the bottoms of our feet through wherever we are. So wiggle those toes to get your mind down there if you would. And let's just take a moment to be mindful of our feet that take us where we want to go. And notice if they're warm or cold, if they are in socks or barefoot. Maybe they're touching the floor, the hardwood, the carpet, the rug. Just taking that in. I want you just to feel your body being supported by wherever you are seated. And ultimately, we know that it's the seat, then the floor, then the et cetera, down to the earth. Making that connection to Mother Earth. And let that outer world, the busyness of the day, the work, the kids, all the things, let that sort of quiet down as we soften on the inside. Now, I want you to think, sense, and feel yourself walking down a path. You can choose where you are. Wherever you are, it is a beautiful day. You feel calm, you feel safe, you feel at peace. And you're walking down this beautiful path. You're noticing what's around you. Maybe you hear birds, maybe there are trees, maybe there are leaves rustling. And you notice along the way some things that are sort of peculiar. Maybe you notice that there are some clothes that you've worn before. Maybe years ago, maybe last week. Maybe you notice there's a dream that you have put off. Maybe you remember a time that you said yes and you really wanted to say no, or vice versa. Maybe you feel into that time where you tried to be the Pinterest mom or the perfect spouse. This trail reminds you of the things that have disappeared in your life that you've put off. This path of who you used to be. And as you're walking, you come to a clearing. It's quiet, it's calm, it's safe. You feel at peace. And standing right there in the center is you, but the version of you that you lost. Now, she's still strong. She's still radiant. She is still in control and powerful and empowered. And she's also waiting for you. You two lock eyes with each other and you know immediately who she is. She knows who you are. And you feel energetically that you've missed her. Give her a hug. Say hello. And feel her energy. This confidence, this laughter, the softness. She's never been lost. Maybe she's been buried, maybe she's been fuzzy, maybe she's been put to the side, but she's never lost. She's right there. It's your inner core. Been taking care of everybody, doing everything, and not taking care of herself the way maybe she wants to. But you're decided that is going to change. You get to decide, what version do you want moving forward? What do you want back? How do you want to feel? What do you want to do? What do you want to conquer? That is your decision. Remember who you are. And you are choosing her. Whatever version that is of you, you get to choose that. Maybe your old version is still there with you. Give her a hug. Maybe she's sort of more transparent because you decided, hey, I'm going to take some of this back. Whichever way, take a deep, slow breath in through the nose and exhale. Feeling into that energy of that empowerment, the confidence, the next step, the excitement of the next step. What does that look like for you? What have you decided to do? And I invite you to place one flat palm on your heart space and the second on top of the first, the second hand on top of the first. Feel your heartbeat and feel that breath. Thank yourself for taking this time for you. You are worth it. You are enough. You are worthy. And you are deserving. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Slow, easy, controlled. Deep, deep, deep. And exhale slowly out the mouth. And you are welcome to stay here as long as you like. I hope you have a great day.